Welcome back, people. Welcome back to Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Countdown to Doomsday. Last time we just finished saving Chicago from the terrain threat, and now we're on our way to become glorified janitors and be ferried to Salvation Free. So, let's go! A Neo officer is greeting us. Yay! Time to get orders, I guess. Carlton Tourabian. Welcome to Salvation Free. When you're ready, come see me at headquarters for the first assignment. So, I guess that's where we go. If we go back here, we can go to launch, but we don't know where we're going yet. So, this is Salvation Free. It has a few amenities. It's got the launch pad. We've got a bar, which we can mingle in and get drinks. You can get information from bars. You can get up to 2 information each time you go into one. This one says the Fall Radium Mine is the most brutal prison in the solar system. No one survives. That will be important later. We will need to go there to probably do something. Maybe. I hear Ram Packing Company lost their contract for Jenny containment units. Wonder if there was any breaches. And we get some coffee, and it's time to leave. There is a medical centre as well. This is where you go if you have any person that is comatose. Dying and unconscious are usually healed before, after battle, in battle, or by any auto docs. This is where you go to fix comatose. Entire team to perfect health. It does not cure death. Death is permanent, like I mentioned beforehand. And the weapon shop. So, let's see what they can give us. What we have here are basic items. There's nothing special about it. So what I'm going to do is sell up. You'll notice down in the bottom left, instead of drop, we can now sell. Items sell for 1/4 of the price that you can buy them for. So we'll sell everything that they have here. And 2 spaces. And all this stuff as well. Unfortunately, there's no sell button, so we have to go through it all individually. If you pick up something you don't want, you can click on the exit button and it will put it back where you originally had it. So you don't have to just sell something you pick up or drop something you pick up. How many dazzle grenades? I've got 10 dazzle grenades and 2 explosive grenades. The dazzle grenades are going to be useful in the next part. And weapons. I'm going to give a needle gun to pretty much everyone, whether it's going to be their primary or secondary weapon. Because needle guns can't be counted, while most other weapons can. Linus is trained in needle gun. No, he's trained in monosword, isn't he? Yeah, he's trained in monosword. So, but we don't have a monosword just yet. So I'm going to just give him a needle gun to start off with. Flo is my rocket jock. I'm going to give her a rocket pistol once it's there. Victor is trained in the laser pistol, so he's going to keep that equipped. Rack, I'm going to give a needle gun, so he can always do a bit of damage. Laura, I'm going to keep with the laser pistol one. And Castor is trained in needle gun, I believe. Yes, so she's going to do pretty well with. I'm going to give a rocket pistol to Flo. But before I go in, I'm going to show you the difference between the weapons on the screen. So I know it's a bit redundant after having sold that laser pistol, but yeah. Right, so Linus with a needle gun equipped. He has no training in any of the base weapons outside of monosword, so it's a good guide to what each one will do. Thaco is 20%, attacks are 6, damage is 1 to 3, so you can do a maximum of 18 damage with a needle gun. And the laser pistol, as we've seen before, 20%, Thaco, 3 attacks, 1 to 8 damage, so a max of 24, but a high range of improbability between the attacks, so you could get 3, while the minimum with a laser pistol, a needle gun, if you hit all 6, is 6. Relatively, all weapons are pretty equal, but I just feel the needle gun and the laser pistol are best. The rocket pistol has a damage of 1 to 10 with 4 attacks, but again, as I said at the start, the weapon is easily counterable later on in the game. But Thaco doesn't really change between dexterity because doesn't change between weapons because it's set mostly on your dexterity. Stop going through that. The weapon itself, though, has different levels of accuracy, which doesn't actually show up. The heat gun, 2 attacks, 2 to 12 damage, but again, its range is very low, and it's just so you can get a decent amount of damage from it, but yeah, it's just a bit meh. But anyway, he's going to be equipped with a needle gun for the moment until I get to monosword. Actually, I'm going to buy him a cutlass and let him use that for a while, just so you can see what the difference is between them, between hand-to-hand and ranged combat. As you can see, the damage is quite a bit higher than most other weapons, 7 to 12. With only 2 attacks, but it is melee, so it can be a bit tricky to use. I'm going to pick up a few poison antidotes because I'm probably going to need them at some point in the next area. 10 should be enough. Everyone's got a smart suit, so don't need one of those, and space suits are redundant now. Coming in, I probably won't. And the HQ. This is where we get our orders, and it is also the training centre for this area. We've got to take a tug out and explore the debris in the Earth's near orbit. If you find anything unusual, investigate. So, we can explore around. But we've got to probably do some clean up out there as well. And now train the training staff. So, everyone can level. If they can't level, they will be greyed out, which you will see in just a moment. Flo is a level 3 rocket jock. I'm going to give 2 and 0 gravity manoeuvring because we are now in space. We are going to need that. And 2 in pilot rocket engineering because I'm going to need that eventually. Not quite yet, but no. As you can see, Flo can't level up again, so she's greyed out. Linus, level 3 warrior. 2 in 0 gravity manoeuvring, 2 in stealth. Every 2 levels you can upgrade your weapon specialisation. Since Linus is level 3, he can't get another specialisation until the next level, so level 4. Victor, level 3 warrior. 2 points in 0 gravity, and 1 in each of the others, first aid and repair. Rack, level 3 medic. Treat wounds, and 0 gravity maneuvering. Laura, bypass security, 0 gravity maneuvering. As you can tell, 0 gravity maneuvering is going to be very important in the next one. Caster, leadership, and 0 gravity maneuvering. Yeah, she's got a pretty decent FACO at 30. Yeah, it seems FACO goes up with level as well. So 25% unless that goes down. Yeah, looks like FACO goes up with level. That's decent. So everyone's set up, everyone's ready. I guess it's time to go do our thing. And off we go. Now we've got to go all the way right again. Down here is off limits. We can't go through there. So, but first, at this point, I am going to save the game. Save it over that one because we're going into a new area. It's going to be useful to save at some point. Launch. Good luck on the first mission for Neo. Well, let's hope it's exciting. So we begin our search of the space debris that orbits Earth. After a few days, you locate something unusual. You have found a derelict spaceship drifting among the debris. It has no markings to identify it and no noticeable external damage. You dock and enter the ship. Ooh, spooky. It gets worse. If you can tell by the music. Signs of fierce combat are apparent. Dark spheres float past and smear against the stained walls. A body rises, translucent in red light. Glowing globules spiral away from the figure's flailing arm. That's quite a ghostly looking person, isn't it? It screams and passes through the left wall. Silence descends again. And the ship's weapons are fired. Okay, what was that firing at? Rise with it on the floating body, wrapped in a stained coat and missing an arm. That looks like the person that we just witnessed going through here. Recorder and holographic projector, bits of tape floated around the room. These are going to be very important in a moment. We will be on schedule to deployment after Earth sterilization. So we're basically in an enemy ship, it seems. Trying to sterilize the Earth. Disruption of containment fluids. Looks like they had a problem. Scott, emergency shutdown now. Where are you? Okay. Someone named Scott's missing. Scott is non-functional. Is he a robot? Security is notified. Preparing hologram, just a precaution. Something's gone really wrong here, hasn't it? This is Dr. Williams, and my Sigma code is a string of numbers as follows. This is the important information we needed. As one stated earlier, the ECG canisters are loaded for Earth. They will molt on the planet. So, ECGs, wonder what they are. Protector coming online, wait so quickly. Gleaming eyes, no, get back. Ah! Yeah, seems like something went horribly wrong, didn't it? Oh, we've got a thing here. Let's have a look and see what happens. Our ship's missing. The weapons must have destroyed it. How did the weapons fire something so close? Oh well. Right, we've got to go up, I guess. There's a specific place I'm heading for first. Linus's leg itches for a moment. This is the problem with this ship, at least at the start. It's contaminated. Linus will have his leg itch. He will get a rash. He will then go comatose. He will then wake up and attack the party. And then it will happen over and over again until all your team are infected, and you will get game over because everyone's hurt. Everyone's pretty much dead from you having this happen. What we want to do is stop that. That's where the Sigma code that we got just a moment ago comes into play. I will ignore the computer for a moment. As you can see, slowly spreading rash. We want to come into here. This is the medical bay. Automated surgeons dangle above the tables. On one an autopsy was performed. Next to the corpse is a uniform and a readout. The uniform has the name Dr. Conchetis and a number. The readout lists the protection against the parasite. This is what Linus has at the moment. Do you want a surgeon to extract the parasite? Yes. If I keep this going, I will have a lot of trouble in this area. I do not want that. So Linus will be operated on. You activate the surgeon, it enters Sigma number. What do you do? We could reprogram it, or we could turn it off. But we've got a Sigma number, so we might as well use it. What number will we say? Well, Conchetis is dead on the thing, so he won't be useful. Buck, we don't know his number, and I doubt he'll go from it because I don't think there's a Buck on this ship. But we do have Williams, which we got just a moment ago, so that's the one to use. The operation is quick and successful. The others undergo procedure and are cured, and we get experience. Basically, we are now no longer in any danger of killing ourselves. Do we want to heal the team? Yeah, might as well. Didn't need it, but still ignoring that computer. And let's have a look around, I guess. Cargo bay is filled with empty canisters. One ECG could fit in each and survive re-entry. What are ECGs? We still haven't encountered anything on this ship. It seems very empty. The room holds many maintenance tools. Something catches your eye on either side. Okay. I wish Dr. Radiant revealed how the ECGs would be controlled. He must have recorded the information. That might be useful for us if we ever find something. The rash, I have little time. As you can see, yeah. It goes from the rash to then collapsing, becoming comatose, and then reviving and literally fighting your team. You really don't want that to happen. Let's head back down to This ship is awfully empty at the moment, isn't it? Oh, what are these? Ship is room is filled with bodies. Only one is human. He leans against the firewall, perhaps in a log in his hand. The log contains the name Vilnikov, a signal number and plan to control the ECGs with harmless gas. Oh, I'm guessing these are the ECGs. Looks quickly ransacked. Clothing and personal effects float everywhere. You spot a diary towards the back. Okay. Scott is acting strangely. He rhapsodizes about Earth. ECGs will sterilize the planet though. Well, it seems that this planet, this ship was going to do something to Earth, but it seems it did it to itself instead. And Spartan, a folder at the back. I've designed the ECGs to drop brain parasites as they travel, creating a minefield. Yeah, that's pretty much what we could have had happen to us. Shadow tables float here amid a strange echo. Ram forces made a stand here. Small flying creatures flash towards you. Yep. Here are the ECGs. Small EC jennies. Small earth cleansing jennies. They have no weapons, they're melee based, they have very little hit points, and they fail 0G pretty easily. But if their attacks hit, they can install a dizzy state, which is sort of like blind. So let's get some damage going. The rat can move back. You can see the needle gun here. Slightly different way of fighting. Alright, let's see if I can get a backstab here. Just a rear attack here. And that one's failed 0G, so I can't tell. So, but backstab 70, rear attack 70%. Pretty decent hit percentage. Yeah, Caster has failed 0G, so normally her moves are 10, but with failing 0G, she's only got 2. So that's why I'm wanting to get the skill up as quickly as possible. Laura, oh, good hitting. Flow. And you can see the rocket pistol. Oh. Rocket pistols are usually decent against fleshy enemies like these, so it's going to be quite useful here. I'm going to wait with Linus because see if I can get a backstab somewhere. Backstab. As you can see there, Linus is dizzy at the moment, so that is the hit chances is significantly reduced as it would be with blind, but it's still a 55% chance, so it's very decent. And comatose. Normal weapons can only do unconscious or dying. However, hand-to-hand weapons can go comatose or higher. And that's them over. No spoils because they don't hold anything, but okay experience. And everyone's back to full health.
Terminate.
Yes. This is sort of a string battle. After the first set of ECGs, you get the defense robots turning up. Because everyone's meant to be isolated, the robots think we're contaminated and are going to kill us. Yay for them. 3 of these. Right. These robots are quite a bit more dangerous than the ECGs that we just faced. As you can see, they have a pink laser pistol. That pink is Martian. It does more damage. It has more chance to hit. However, they do not drop them because robots get destroyed after they've been killed. So everything on them gets destroyed. So we're not going to get anything from these either. But luckily, these robots have a little bit of a weakness, and one of them is they are probably the only robots affected by the rocket pistol. Most others aren't, but these ones are. Quite handedly as well. And a rear attack. Fleet destroyed, disappeared, no spoilers from it. Move you forward just in case you... As you can see, it might not appear that they're more dangerous, but they are. The ECGs can't really do too much damage. These definitely can if you let them. But less experience because there's only 3 of them, but more per thing. Oh, I didn't get the third one. Oh. There is another type of robot which I'm hoping to show. That's sort of why I'm going through all the places. I forgot to go through a door up here. Because the last robots are probably the most dangerous. Terminate. And here they are.
Terminate.
Only 2 of them. But they're a bit more dangerous than the other ones. There is a reason for it, which I will show as soon as as you can see, they have more hit points and a less chance to hit. But I'm going to shoot this one. Notice the rockets didn't go near them. That is what happens with most robots when you're firing at them with a rocket pistol. You just don't hit them. Luckily, these are still affected by laser pistols. Later on, robots will not be affected, but for the moment they still are. That's one down. Again, Martian laser pistol, but since they're robots, we don't get them. Bit more 83 experience for just 2 things, so pretty okay. Nothing special though. And there is nothing here. Oh. Okay, back to floor 2, I guess. Anything south of here? Nope, that one doesn't say anything.
Terminate.
Robots.
Terminate.
I'll cut this one out, I think. And that's a battle over. Nothing special happened. Had a backstab, but that's about it. There's one last thing I want to do before I end the part, and that is to go in this area, this room here. The ship's oasis, the hydroponics garden. It seems peaceful. The sounds and smells of this room begin to relax you. Flo remembers a quiet evening with an old boyfriend. Flo remembers the quiet nights and feels again the pleasant embrace. Castor awakes from peaceful contemplation in time to see Flo imprisoned in the vines of an unknown plant. Small vines penetrate the armor. The vines pulse in time to Flo's heartbeat. I want to get rid of these vines, I think. In a frenzy, you tear into the plant. The wounds begin to burn. Flo takes 3 points of damage. It's a lot better than what could happen. I do believe that you do that it is possible for that person to die, I think. Nearby, a plaque reads, Stage 4 ECG uses sonic and scent cues to lure victims, similar to Earth's pincher plant. Yep, we just had a man-eating plant try to kill us. And some more experience. As you can see, getting the experience through these sorts of things is the best way to get them. Get the amount that you need for level 1. But that's this area done. Next time we'll head up to the higher levels and we'll see what happens up there, I guess. Until then, have lots of fun. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.